Alright, it's the skull stage. Obviously, it's the last stage in the game.
Well, obviously. I mean, there's nothing else left on this after
no stages
on the map, you know. Oh, wow.
It was signified by a skull. Yeah, you really need that extra life. Okay. See how you can do it. You actually usually get this guy pretty good.
Yeah, that's because
I say ominously.
Yeah, that's because I usually cheap out and use Rush Jet.
Cheap out and use Rush Jet. Why would you not do that? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Rush Murray, yes.
That's what he wanted. That's 4, by the way. You got hit when rushes come down. 5. There you go, 5. You know, I don't care if you have no regard for your own liver. But remember, there may be people out there that are dead right now because of you. Oh, hey, look, it wasn't really Wily. What a surprise.
Oh! Wait! That wasn't him?
I know, there's going to be a second skull level. I believe, Eric, the term for this coming up here is suspicious boss fight generosity. Hey, look at all this free stuff they're giving me. I wonder why they're doing that. Oh god, a thing that's going to kill me right away.
Yeah, we're going to go fight Gamma, which, if you didn't read the manual, means absolutely nothing.
He's the big boss. Wily stole him from Dr. Light. Why Dr. Light made him? Because he's a quote-unquote peacekeeping death robot or whatever.
The theory, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, the whole thing about Gamma is that he was designed to be this peacekeeping robot because apparently they needed another one besides Mega Man. And Dr. Wily was like, oh, I've changed my ways, I'm going to help build this giant peacekeeping robot that shoots balls out of its head or something, I don't know. And then he turns around and he steals it. And everyone's surprised.
But everyone is also happy because now they have an excuse to have another Mega Man game. That's actually pretty good. I mean, this is if this is not the best one, it's probably the second best one at least. And
oh my god.
Oh no.
Wow.
That's 4.
This is just a travesty. I should have beaten the game by now. Oh.
Did you not hit him again?
What? I just... Oh, whew.
You better do this for real here. God, I should have put a caveat in there for instead of taking damage every time you had to use an E-tank. You have to take a shot.
You know, I can take some drinks at the end if it'll make you feel better. There we go.
There we go. So all you have to do to beat Gamma, people, if you do it properly, that was 4 drinks, by the way.
You jump into him, wait to get hit, because you'll freeze in the air, get your invincibility frames out of the way, and then top spin takes him out pretty easily. You can
oh my god, everybody got squished.
You can also search snake him. It's pain. Alright, how many was that?
A mysterious silhouette just came and saved the day. I wonder who that was.
I'm just gonna drink.
You had that was 4.
4 plus, let's say 3 for every E-tank, so 12?
You forget consciousness, I found your lying herb.
In front of his giant IBM, IBN computer, which apparently blinking lights means it's working.
This whistle, it must have been Proto-Man.
I know back in the 90s, they didn't have a good idea of what computers would be like in the current era, but I'm pretty sure they could have figured out that those blinking lights were pointless.
That's so pretty. Oh, here's the touching part of the game. Remember, like, you beat the whole game, and now it's giving you the backstory. It's giving you get all the robots from Mega Man 1.
All the robots that Dr. Light created.
Gutsman Wilderness Reclamation.
Gutsman?
Whatever that means. That's right, because a woman robot's place is in the home.
I guess
Assistant to Dr. Rice.
So he made Proto Man. as the first robot that looked human or something like that, and then they made Mega Man based on the improvements, and they said, good, now that we've got the kinks figured out, we can start making housekeepers.
Apparently the kinks was a cape.
You take off the cape, and
And then both of them are
they had a little bit of that in the cartoon where Proto Man had some issues with free will where he wasn't really obedient, so he just started doing his own thing. But then they got that figured out with Mega Man.
Oh my goodness.
Or Rock.
How many episodes of that cartoon did they have?
I don't know, but I just remember when I realized that it was no longer on TV, I was really sad as a kid because I loved that show.
I was a Super Mario show fan. Super Mario Super Show. That was good. Oh, by the way, congratulations to everyone who's made it through alive with Eric's drinking. I would like to point out at this point that the drinking game is over. Eric beat the game, and yet Eric is deciding to continue to drink.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here sipping on this beer. It's just become, I'm just used to it now.
Sound composed, Bun Bun. Well, thank you, Bun Bun. Fishman did Mega Man 2, if I remember correctly. So Eric, why? Okay, so we got credits roll. We're not drinking anymore. You can just talk. Why do you think? So this is your favorite one. Why do you think this is the best one?
One, because the Doc robots come back, and it's a challenging way to bring back old bosses featuring some new weapons. So if you've played Mega Man 2, it forces you to rethink some of your strategy. It's just kind of interesting. At least more so interesting than 8 bosses, and then when they started the new pattern in Mega Man 4 where you would fight through an entire castle that wasn't Wily's castle before going to Wily's castle. In Mega Man 4 it was Dr. Cossack's castle.
Yeah,
Mega
because we
Man
hated
5
the
it was
Russians.
quote-unquote Proto Man's castle, and Mega Man 6 it was Mr. X, who was really Dr. Wily. So in Mega Man 6, Dr. Wily just created 2 entire castles, probably knowing that Mega Man was going to sweep both of them.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. It is always Dr. Wily.
It's always Dr. Wily.
Until in the future.
And
it
Mega Man,
becomes Sigma.
and when you watch the intro, it's like, oh, Mega Man X is really Dr. Wily. Oh no! Like, really? You didn't catch on?
You are talking so drunk right now.
Am I?
I think that.
Well,
All right,
you know,
take your shot.
I've got this shot glass all poured and everything.
Yeah.
So.
Anyone who stayed with us this far, this is the time. Take the shot with Eric. Congratulations. There you go. Oh, all that summer shandy topped off with some peach schnapps.
It
All
was a
right.
good
Well, you
night.
did it. You didn't.
No game over.
No game over.
And what, like 2 deaths? 2 or 3?
No, you had a few deaths.
Few hiccups. I know there were some spikes involved in that little hiccup with the jet and Needleman Revisited.
I think if you did this again, you'd probably go go with what you're familiar. Probably go Magna Man first.
Oh,
no, Scream
it's
was
already turning
I think
off.
I think that's
I think that's a good time to
I think
call it
that-
quits here.
Yeah, I think that's Capcom's way of saying last call. So,
Alright.
any final thoughts?
Do not try this at home.
Yeah, that's what I honestly think that's the lesson we've learned from today.
This was a bad idea.
This is a guy who knows what he's doing and had to go through 3 beers in the drinking game.
Honestly, if I sat down and practiced it, I could probably get by in probably less than a beer and a half worth of damage with a reasonable amount of practice. But I've got a full-time job and a life, so
Yeah, well, and if Coach would have put me in that state championship game, we would have won. All right,
Exactly.
so I think that's probably pretty good for this. So congratulations if you stuck with us this far. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you drunk yourself to death. Any comments or whatever, good to hear.
yeah, I mean, expect more in the future, I guess.
Yep, hope you had fun. I know I did.
Yeah.
All right,
Signing out.
thanks.